Hi guys, Chili Bin here. It's about 1:30 on Friday the 22nd of November and we are in Algonquin Provincial Park at the trailhead for the Western Uplands Trail. We're setting off in that, hoping to maybe do a 55k loop or maybe a 65k loop depending on how we go. Planning on about 10k's today and then we'll just see what happens. The weather's pretty good. It's snowing a tiny bit at the moment. Bit of snow on the ground but not too deep, so I've got the boots and the warm gear but not into snowshoe weather yet. So we're down here at the moment, coming up this way to somewhere here tonight and then maybe up around down to Red Wing and then down to the bottom, maybe. We'll see how we go. So the trail is blue blazed, but the blazes are pretty far apart and the ground is completely covered in snow. There has been somebody else through before us relatively recently, and there's footprints to follow, although just a few minutes ago we probably went a couple of 100 metres off trail for following what we thought was the trail, but then the footprints stopped and turned around and we realised that we'd gone the wrong way and there was a down tree across the trail, and so figured that out and kept going. We've been going for about an hour and a half. I think we're about halfway to tonight's campsite, so it's going pretty well. The temperature's not too bad. My fingers are a little bit cold sometimes in my gloves, but I had to take my fleece off because I was a bit warm, so I'm just wearing a long sleeve merino and a pair of tights and my boots, and that's it, and I'm pretty comfortable right now. Got my fleece and my good jacket and my puffy and more leggings in my bag if I need them. We're just coming up to Little Hardy Lake. This is where we're probably going to camp tonight. There's an official campsite down by the lake. It's currently about 4:10. We've walked about 10k's we think, but sunset is officially at 4:38 p.m. so we don't have long before the sun dips beyond the horizon anyway. It's going to cool down a little bit more after that, so hoping to get the tent up before it gets dark and then get nice and warm in the tent and have some nice warm dinner, so looking forward to it. It's a really good day, even though we've only walked for about 2.5 hours at this point, maybe a little over. It's been really nice to get back out and do some good hiking in the wilderness, and the snow is beautiful. It's especially right now with the sun coming down through the trees. Everything's pretty nice. We're in the tent now. It's just about 5:15. It's not quite dark outside, but it's pretty dim in here. We played with a fire for a little bit, but we couldn't find any wood dry enough that would actually take. So we've cut it up in the sleeping bags. We're inside for the night, I guess.
Morning.
How'd you sleep?
Not very well. My feet were cold all night.
Cool. What's the plan for today?
Walk 20 kilometers back to the car and come back next time with better gear.
Cool. We had a bit of moisture in the tent this morning, and the puddle underneath us confirms that there must be a leak in the bottom of the tent somewhere. We've also had a bit of a struggle getting the tent stakes out this morning. We got some out, these guys here, this one's just staying here, and this one here, and there's another one over here. We just managed to snap off at ground level, so fun and games this morning. It's about 10:20. We've been walking for a few minutes now. The sun's out. I've already had to take off some layers of clothes. The toes are pretty numb, but the rest of me's feeling really good. It's pretty beautiful again this morning. Now that we are moving, it was a little bit of a struggle to get out of the sleeping bag. We seem to just be walking up a iced over riverbed at the moment, which isn't much fun. Yeah, so we're planning on doing now the smallest loop of the 3 loops that are available here. Having a biggish day, probably about 20 k's I think, maybe a little bit further, and getting back to the car this afternoon.
You want to go first?
No, you can go first. Wow, okay.
Yeah. Wow, indeed. There goes nothing. These are slippery on top of it all.
Yeah. I'm making my poles long. That looks terrible.
Yeah. Of course this one's legit.
Okay. Cool. Looking around, you don't see any other way that we might be meant to go? Okay.
This is definitely the way. Be very, very careful.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep going, I think, because we don't want to be... maybe we do want to stand on the same one.
No, I don't want to stand on that while you're on it. Seeing how far it went underwater when you got onto it.
That's what I'm saying. If I stood here, maybe you wouldn't sink in as much.
Maybe.
Because I'm on a fulcrum point.
That's the one you gave up on, right?
Yeah. Basically, you want to put most of your weight on the big one. But it's not stable, really. So. You want me to stand on the other end of it? No, I can't do that.
No, you can't. Don't worry about it. I'll just... do the same awkward shuffle you did.
That right foot's gonna go deep though.
Yeah. And then this one goes under, right?
Yeah, but it may not as much with me on it. My boots didn't get wet, so.
Okay. Oof. So did it stabilize?
Sort of, yeah.
I'm scared to...
Balance your other foot on the other side of it. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, my boot's definitely overtopped then.
The one over the top?
Of both. Yeah. There is a lot of water in my shoes right now. So we just walked over what were potentially the most unstable bog bridges I've ever walked over in my life. And at one point the water underneath us was so deep that I couldn't find the bottom with my trekking pole. So it was a bit of fun. I overtopped my boots, so there's a little bit of cold water inside them now. And I think I'm just glad I didn't end up going swimming, to be honest. Seriously, Canada? Like, there is no time when going across that would have been fun. So it's a little after 4. We're already starting to lose light. I think sunset's around 4:35 or something. So not long to go until sunset's officially been. We're hoping it'll stay lighter a little bit after that. And then that the moon and stars might be bright enough that we won't need our headlamps. We'll just have to wait and see. This section of trail is definitely easier than the previous bit was. And several people have been through here before us, so we've got some nice footsteps to follow. I think we've got about 6 or 7 kilometres to go. Not entirely sure. Doesn't really matter. Guess we just keep walking until we get there. So 9:30. We got back to the car just before 6. We started driving back towards Toronto about 6 o'clock. Stopped off for some dinner and things, and now we're home. Unpacked most of my stuff. My body's really sore. Probably the sorest I've been after hiking for a little while now. Certainly didn't get sore leg muscles like this on the AT. I think it's probably just because of the soft snow and because it's been such a long time since we were hiking last. So yeah, I think I'll probably feel it a bit tomorrow, but I'm really glad we went out and did it. I think we did about 10 Ks on the first day and about 24 Ks today. So a pretty good effort. The last little bit coming into the car park on the way back today was getting a little bit dark. We didn't need to get our headlamps in the end, but just following the footsteps of the people in front of us with the snow glowing a little bit white, not much moon, so we would have needed headlamps if we'd walked any longer, but the timing wasn't as bad as we thought it would be. Originally my estimate was maybe we wouldn't get back to the car until 7 p.m, so getting back at 6 was pretty good. Right now Raiden's in the shower, so he gets to go first while I clean up a few things, and then I get to have a shower and get warm, and then I'm already feeling really ready for bed, so probably pretty early night tonight.